Alright, bro. We back on Last Epoch. When's the last time I had a video on this shit? Like, fucking months ago? I don't even know, bro. You can see the characters I have right here. The only two characters I really did was Lich and Warlock. As you can see, I'm an Acolyte main. This shit's fun. I didn't get too far on, like, anything else. But, bro, I made a range class. Because anyone who played before the game released, you know, range was busted. Like, it didn't work, you feel me? Arrows wouldn't do shit. But now they fixed it. I mean, it's been fixed. But, like, bro, I made a range class because I was going to make a Falconer class. And instead, I decided to go with range because I was having too much fun with a bow. So I remade my class, and I'm not using a guide, by the way. Increased health, that's not even like, that's not bad, bro. 30% increased health ain't shit. All right, so I feel pretty good about this account right now because I'm not using a guide, you feel me? I'm using Hail of Arrows, and I kind of do know that that is like an A tier type of build. Like, I haven't actually looked on like max rolls or whatever, but I saw in a video that Hail of Arrows was like a pretty good build. I don't know how they build it though. Like, I have no idea how it's built. I just know Hail of Arrows is like the main focus of it. And I was running Cinder Strike for a solid amount of time until like I just felt like I wasn't doing enough damage, and I wasn't like, my build just wasn't there enough, you feel me? And I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what, bro, I'm running rogue spells, rogue attacks, you feel me? I need to be running marksman shit because that's my specialist. So I tried using detonating arrow, didn't really find anything I liked with it, so I stopped using it. I didn't really try multi-shot at all. I didn't even want to. I'm using dark quiver because it's support, and then I ended up using hail of arrows as my main attack because I was looking in the trees, you know, I did a lot of like looking. I don't know what the meta is with hail of arrows, and I don't know if I'm like close to it, but this is where I went so far, you feel me? I'm getting the leech, you feel me? Getting everything that's damage related, and basically the way it works is over 3.5 seconds, damage is applied by 325% effectiveness every second, you feel me? So I have like shit like this, which gives me longer duration, shit like these that give me more damage. This one gives me more damage per second, which is crazy because that 325 will scale even more. So not only will it scale for longer, because, you know, 325 times like, let's say 30% of 3.5 is like fucking 1.2 or 1 or some shit like that, you feel me? Let's go ahead and like take that, you feel me, add that to it. This is like 4.5, maybe 5-ish seconds of an ability, somewhere around there, if not longer, because I might have other shit that makes it last longer, I don't know. And then you got this that scales the 325%, you feel me? So up to a maximum, but still it scales that. And then you got like these that scale it even more, you feel me? This one brings down the radius, but I'm adding extra area to make it where it shouldn't really matter, you feel me? It's gonna counteract it. If anything, I won't add area at all, and I'll literally do nothing but damage related shit, and I'll just kind of use it as a bossing class, you feel me? I feel like that'll be the idea, and you'll just instant kill shit, you feel me? And then I got this because Leech with this attack is insane because of the amount of arrows that land. It's like, it's fucking broken. So then I run Flurry as like, okay, I built this class and the idea of my Acolyte build. My Lich build was like a lifesteal fucking b.r.u.t.e stacker type of build, you feel me? And I'm basically just kind of doing the same as that thing, but on range. Like, I'm just using the same idea. So this is like Rip Blood or whatever the fuck that shit's called from Acolyte. This is like the idea that I went with, because with this I could get these, which will attack faster, you feel me? I'll get like faster attack speed. Every strike gives me Leech, you feel me? So I can get lifesteal with this as well, you feel me? I don't have to do anything with this. I can cast this and then do whatever I want for 6 seconds. So I cast this, get Leech, cast this, hold it, get Leech while I'm using this, you feel me? And then this one also gives me health gain on arrow hit, so it's like even more health. And then you got mana gain, so I get my mana back while I'm using this. So I'll use the Hail of Arrows and I'll stay here with Flurry, and I'll get all the mana back that I spent on Hail of Arrows, you feel me? And I'll get all the HP that I'm like losing. I'll just stand there. I put on this feather, you feel me? Dark quiver for like just support, you know? So these two are just whatever, +1 black arrows, and then it slows enemies down. That's cool. But the really cool shit, you feel me, is this one, damage over time, because Hail of Arrows is a damage over time attack. So this scales my damage over time, you feel me, on the Hail of Arrows, which will make that 325% scale even more, you feel me? Like, all these go to the next attack later. So basically I pop this, and then I pop this after picking up an arrow, because this shoots arrows into the sky and they land. You pick up an arrow, which makes your next bow attack do more damage. So then you use this and it'll buff the fuck out of it, you feel me, just by putting this. You could still use it without using the quiver, but you put the quiver on and it just fucking buffs the shit out of it, you feel me? So we got these damage effects on it, you know. Mana consumed doesn't matter, who gives a fuck? We get all my mana back anyways, you feel me? And I could actually, now that I think about it, I could take this away too. I have a mana restored thing on this. I can actually just get rid of this, which I'm gonna do right now, because I get all of my mana back with my Flurry. So yeah, same thing with health gain. I don't need to do that. I'm basically just making this buff this. Everything is going to Hail of Arrows, right? And I'll like upgrade this a little as I go. I was gonna go with crits and stuff, but I don't know if crits are actually that good on this attack, because I want to say it's just a bunch of like little numbers constantly, you feel me? So I want to say crits won't actually do anything, versus if I hit once really hard, you feel me, a crit would make it insanely hard, you feel me? So I don't think crits are good for this, but I might be wrong. That might be the meta. I don't know what the meta is. Just keep that in mind. So then we got shift. This is my teleport. This is my mobility, you feel me? I have on shit to make it just crazy. So you got increased efficiency and shit like this. This will make it where it's not that expensive and I can use it more often. And then I got this, which will make it where I gain mana when I use it. If I'm below half health, I gain even more, you feel me? So I like this because I can basically use shift for free. It doesn't cost any mana at all. And if anything, this will actually gain me mana in a bad situation, which could save my life potentially. I have healing amount 30. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on. I might take it off just like I did with the other shit, because I mean I'm using leech and shit anyways, so these little amounts don't really mean anything to me anymore. I got this to give me haste, so I could just pop it, run really fast, and then be chilling, right? Now these are the cool ones, right? We got the one that makes it cool down faster and it makes it more efficient, so that's cool. But then you got this. This makes it to where the next damaging non-channeled skill that I use after shifting will do extra damage. Now, right now it's only at 12%. It can go up to 5. It's not gonna be that big of an amount, but imagine scaling this with this for this, you feel me? Like if I scale this and this, because you can apply both of these buffs to this. You could shoot this into the sky. This is a non-damaging attack, so you could shift, use this, you'll still have your shift, it doesn't expire, pick up one of the quiver arrows and then shoot your hail of arrows and it's gonna get double buffed, you feel me? This one is the one that's like a little spooky to have on because the distance of the teleport is shorter by 30%, but you get an additional 30% damage, and whenever I'm already doing tons of damage per arrow, you feel me, like 30%, that's a big noticeable difference, you feel me? I already have all these hella buffs, so 30% is a lot. I'm willing to throw away 30% distance. Now the DOTs I don't think matter, because as far as I'm aware, I've tried doing a DOT build with this and the arrows don't count as a hit. You have to like shoot a mob yourself, and whenever I was using these it wouldn't actually do anything. Now I want to say I technically was like, I found a method to where I did manage to like poison them or some shit with hella arrows, I think. I can't remember, but it was nowhere near as fast as I wanted it to be. Like it was not stacking at all, and I don't know if I did it correctly or if I did it wrong, but it just didn't seem fun. Like I like this idea more because the arrows just do a fuck ton of damage. There's no damage over time or nothing. Technically there is, but it's in the spot, you feel me? Like normally I'm used to just hitting a mob and then letting it die out. This is cool because I have to sit there and actually kill the mob myself, you feel me? Like I fuck with that. But you got this and this to buff it, you feel me? And then the last one that I went with was smoke bomb, you feel me? So I was really thinking about like which ones to use, because I'm really big on like efficiency. Like I don't want to have one of these be something that barely does anything or doesn't do anything at all, or I barely use it, yada yada. All 5 of these are valuable. All 5 of these I use consistently, you feel me? So like I use this to get all my mana, to get all my shit. I use it as an attack in between while using this, you feel me? So these are my attacks, you feel me? I use this to dodge, to run around, to move, and to increase my damage. I use this as support to increase my damage, and then I use smoke bomb to also increase my damage and as support. It's also survivability. So let's go through what I got on here. For one, we got extra area, 80%. I feel like area is lit because the area on the smoke bomb normally isn't that big anyways, and like I don't necessarily need the area. I might end up just taking away the area because the area on my hell of arrows isn't that big, so why would I make the smoke bomb huge, you feel me? Like I don't really need that. But the reason why I do it is because I can have more movement in a small area, and smoke bomb, as far as I'm aware, makes it where you get hit less. It blinds enemies and grants you haste. I don't really know if granting you haste does much. I mean, you'll still get hit, especially if the circle's small. I mean, you can't really move in that tiny ass circle, but the blinds enemies part, I don't know how much that actually helps, because I've died like a good amount of times on a smoke bomb still, but normally it's from big attacks and they just hit me with it still, and it just didn't actually do anything. I don't know what blinding is supposed to do for you, but I'd be using this as like a crutch, you feel me? I'd be like sitting there hoping to God that I just don't die while standing in it, and I have the area increased just so I have a little bit of movement so I can kind of move around. Also, my hail of arrows isn't that big, so like let's say I put it in the center of the smoke bomb, I can kind of move around the hail of arrows while it's staying inside the smoke bomb, and I can kind of like kite everything into it, you feel me? So that's the reason why I have extra area. Might take it off for extra damage because in all reality that's what I want, but yeah, we got extra duration. I'm probably gonna put an extra point into this because this isn't long enough to like literally recycle it perfectly. If I add one more point into this, it's brain dead, you feel me? Like I can pop a smoke bomb like before the other one even ends. As of right now, there's like a good half a second to a second where there's no smoke bomb and I have to just sit there and like kind of just make shit work. But if I get this one time, bro, I could literally stand completely still, do nothing, and just chill on a smoke bomb. Like it'll last forever basically. We got slow stacks because I had to get it. I don't actually care about it, but to go this way I had to get this, so we got slow stacks 1. And I mean, it's pretty cool. It applies slow to them for each second. I don't know if that applies to attacks or if it's only movement, but if it's attacks as well, then that's very fucking lit, because I mean, I'll be in this bitch for like a couple seconds, so you feel me, like a good several seconds, so that's like a couple stack of slow. Now this is where the cool shit is. You got armor shred stacks plus 4 every second. 4 armor shred stacks are added. So if I smoke bomb and I'm like on mobs, because usually that's what I do, I hop on a bunch of mobs with hell arrows and then I pop a smoke bomb and they don't really hit me, this will fucking increase my attack by like a lot. I don't fully know what armor shred does, I just in my head keep always imagining it does a lot. And then I got this, which increases the armor shred frequency by 100%. So I want to say that's making it 8 times per second, I guess. That's crazy. So I guess I'm getting 8 stacks per second. I got 40% extra duration at 4 seconds, so that'd probably be a good like 7 seconds or some shit. So around like 7.5 seconds. So by the end of that, whatever 7 times 8 is, you feel me, 28. Did I do that right? 28? Did I say 36? Yeah, 28 stacks by the time it's gone. Now I don't know how fast they deplenish, but yeah. Now, as far as anything else, this is useless. I don't even want to go this way for anything. This is pretty, oh no, this is useless too. Literally all of this is useless. I don't need any of this. I don't care about crit chance, and then blinds is irrelevant. I don't know what the Crimson Shroud shit does, but I just don't run it. If I find out that it's actually crazy, then like I'll just put it on. I haven't actually put it on yet. I feel like it might actually be pretty good though. These are useless. I don't want these. Frailty could be good, but I don't, I mean like all of this could be good for like support, survivability, but I'm gonna be honest, bro, literally all I'm doing is I'm just caring about like doing as much damage as I fucking can. That's all I care about. Frailty duration could be cool, but there's nothing really down here that is, wait, I wonder if I could go ward. I don't know. Cleanses elements, cleanses elements. So like I could get these just to get them, but like I don't really care. Like if I die, I die type shit. I'm just gonna keep going for like as many damage things as I can. I don't care about these. I'm not running poison. Now it could be cool though, because I'm pretty sure I could do a poison stacking build on this, because you could go over here and get this and I could get this, and I want to say, I mean I would have to like take away some points, but I don't need the damage if I'm going mainly damage over time. So that's like the second idea I've had, you feel me, putting on this and then going nothing but poison throughout all of my shit, like in my tree and everything. You have this over here that I could do poison with, and it'll actually add poison resistant shred, which is fucking crazy. I want to say that shit caps out though, right? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, this is the build right now. You got flurry, which is like life steal and like get my mana back, use in between, blah blah blah. You got hell of arrows, which is like big damage, hella kills, blah blah blah. Then you got shift, which is like mobility, moving around, teleport, dodge, all that shit. It's also good for raising damage. Then you got quiver, which raises my damage a fuck ton. This is like my support. And then you got smoke bomb, which is also a support and raises my fucking damage a good bit. Maybe not a fuck ton. I don't really know how good armor shred stacks are, but looking at the fact that I have physical direct damage with a bow, I feel like armor shred is like insane. Could be wrong. And it's like if I go over here and try to use the build, bro, like hit that motherfucker. I'm not even using it correctly. Hold up, let me remember how to use this shit. So it's like you shoot that in the sky, you feel me? And then you get this, you feel me? Oh shit. And then you pop that, and then you just sit here. My game just froze. I don't know how to die while my game is freezing. See, like even this ability is good. I could literally just sit here and shoot this motherfucker and he's like actually dying. Like it's actually so good. Let's go do some further testing. So it's like you'd pop this, you feel me? And then you would teleport forward, you pop that, you would sit inside smoke bomb. Look at how fast those guys died. Holy shit. Pop that, you feel me? Try to pick up an arrow. There we go. And then pop that, pop that. Look at how fast everything is just gone. Look, just face tanks that shit. I don't even give a fuck, bro. Shoot that in the sky, pick up a fucking arrow quiver thing, shoot that, you feel me? And then just fucking chill for a second. They walk so slow, I need them to come over here. And the longer that shit hits the ground, you feel me, the more damage it does. So if I could like have it at a distance and then kite mobs to it, it's actually still really good. Like, okay, let's say I put this thing right here, you know, he's over there. It's gonna do more and more and more damage. Like, look at that. It was doing like 400 all the way up to 600, and it's still going now. Like, imagine how much it scaled to, and that's without buffs. That's without any of my buffs. All right, so boom, boom, boom. You feel me? Hit a little boom. Hit a little boom. You feel me? You don't even need to really use like all of it. You feel me? It's really just overkill. Let me try to like, okay, let me theorize clearing a little bit. Like, look at this shit, dude. I mean, what are they to do, bro? What are they to do? And it's funny because like the build I was originally trying to do wasn't even working with this, bro. I couldn't even do a monolith before. Like, that's how bad my shit was. Get that arrow, hit that, and just fucking chill. Just instant kill him, bro. Look at that, 2,000, bro. 2.6 thousand per arrow. Like, look at that shit. You see how fast they're landing? Like, holy shit. I watch this shit. Watch this shit. Hit the R. You feel me? Pick up the thing. You feel me? Pop the thing. I want to say I have to smoke. I don't know if I have to do the smoke bomb before or after. I'm gonna check that, because with all this shit I have to do the thing first. Like with this I have to do this first, you feel me, then I gotta teleport. So I don't know if like, I'm pretty sure I could just stand in the smoke bomb. I don't think it affects anything. Also, I feel like I killed that one slower than the other one. I don't even know. Holy shit. There's a rogue relic that has damaged leech built in. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Dude, I'm gonna be goated. This build is gonna be fucking insane. Holy shit. That shit's just built into the helmet. What am I looking at, bro? I'm running this fucking little hat. This fucking goofy ass little hat. I need that shit. I wonder if they got a unique of it. This is also my loot so far. You know, not trying to, you know, this is my loot, you know, not trying to like, I already got one of these, like, but I don't know how much of this is actually crazy. This is pretty good, but it's for puncture, and it's like, I don't know, like it's not that good, but maybe it could actually be really good. I don't know. This shit's ass, but maybe it's actually good, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I got 2 of these. This one has LP, but it's shit compared to this one, so it's like, I don't know, bro. You got the Mad Alchemist label, which I actually got a really good roll on, in my opinion, because the 46% and 45% poison and shred armor are my 2 favorite elements in the game, like dead ass. I fucking love poison and I love shred armor, because like I just feel like I understand how they work, or like I just feel like they do damage. Like I don't know how to explain it, bro. They just scale shit. The other shit on, it's like whatever, you feel me? But those 2 are like crazy, and I like those 2, so yeah. And then I got this from doing a thing, which I don't really know if this is good or not. It's a 2-handed mace, so I don't know shit about that. I don't know anything about melee, and I also don't know anything about void, so I'm not really a god with this, if anyone else knows. And I also got these. These are pretty decent. Like I kind of fuck with these as far as like a starter or some shit for like a little bit on account, up to like a pretty good point. As far as mine currently on are just fucking better, but still mine are only better because mine are goated. Like look at the fucking look at those affixes, dude. Mine are goated. I got a couple keys, you feel me? I got a couple of exalted items. This one has 32 health on kill. One of these is really good. Which one is it? 20%. This one's insane. This was the only thing that came on it, and it was a max roll tier 6. I'm only level 59, bro. Like I barely have been doing monoliths, so 20%, you know, it's the only one. I'm guaranteed that fucking affix, so it's like, that's pretty crazy. I fuck with that heavy. 20% increased health, that's pretty good. If I was to put that on right now, dude, I would go to like fucking 700-800, somewhere around there. That'd be crazy. These are all the idols I got, you feel me? Don't really care. They're all mid. All of them are shit. Some random experimentals, same shit, kind of bad. Don't really think any of these are good. It's whatever. And this is the only set item I've found, so this has been my account so far. Oh wait, I forgot about these, bro. You got this. This is fucking crazy. Okay, the chance to poison on hit is very sad, because I'm not actually running that anymore, and also because this is a damage related bow. Also, this is a falconer bow. This isn't even supposed to be for me. Adds +2 to falconry, dive bomb, aerial assault. You get a little buff at the bottom there with falcon gain, whatever the fuck. Like it's a falcon bow, but I'm using it because it's crazy. 67% increased physical damage. That's almost a max roll. It's only tier 4, but still, dude, like, that's pretty cool. And then the chance to poison on hit is pretty decent, but I don't use that at all, so it's like whatever. I never even get poison on hit, so I don't even know what that does. And then we got the bleeding heart, which I also got from a shrine. I got these from the nemesis. That's what I got these from. I got this one from a nemesis, and I got this one from a nemesis, obviously, because they're fucking legendary. Like clearly I got them from a nemesis. This one, I don't actually know how good these are. I just know that they're like really fucking good in the community. Like these are like one of the most valuable amulets as far as I'm aware. I don't know if they're like super rare or what, but it might be because of the damage leech shit. And honestly, like I feel that, because no one cares about health regen. I don't cast spells, so the bottom thing doesn't affect me. I'm not using melee or throwing, so like that doesn't affect me either, which is the reason why I'm not sure if it actually is good for me. I feel like this would be like a melee type of thing, and there probably is a better option for me on ranged rather than this. But that 6.4 leech, bro, like it's crazy. And I have leech around all of my shit. We got leech right here. This one's 6.4%. I used to have this on. Bow damage leeched his health 0.5%. I'm gonna start upgrading this again because it's goated, unless I decide, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go damage. I'm literally just gonna scale nothing but damage for now. We got 0.5% there, which I mean, I probably should just get rid of it. It ain't even making a difference. We got leech built into my flurry attack right here. 2%, 4%, 3%. And I mean, this motherfucker attacks really fast, so I mean, it doesn't really do hella damage or nothing, but I mean, it's scaling pretty quick. And then we got bow health leech right here, 8%. I'm gonna be able to get this to 12% once I level this skill up one more time, which is crazy because this 12% adds to the 6%, which also adds to the 0.5%. And if I could scale that 0.5% up, which I think can go up to only 4%, I'll have 16% leech on this attack. After that, the amulet gives me 6.3, so I'll have whatever number I just said plus 6.3 because I already forgot. And that's like literally almost, that's a quarter of the fucking damage just leached back as HP. I could just sit there. What enemy is gonna consistently hit me for like 2,000-3,000? You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. Because I mean, I'm gonna be hitting multiple multi-thousand damage hits, you feel me? Like several multi-thousand hits at once. So for an enemy to kill me, they're just gonna have to shred my shit or hit me once for a lot. And I want to say, even if like, let's say I have, right now I have 688 HP, I get hit once for like 1.3k, but I'm sitting there leeching a fuck ton with my bow, like 3,000 damage hits per hit, and it's just constantly going off. I want to say I don't die from that. Right now my endurance threshold is really good, 128, like, or 138. That's 20% of my fucking HP. Like, that's pretty good. I don't know how good that is, but I feel like that's pretty good. So I want to say, like, since my thing is at like, I want to say what this means is that, like I said, if I'm at 688 HP, you feel me, I get hit for 1.2k. Once it gets down to here, I want to say it won't kill me. Like, I want to say I had to get hit again maybe, or like either that or like my fucking leech will like counter it before it kills me. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to just get one hit while leeching, because people would just stand completely still and just sit there and leech and leech and leech. And it's like, maybe they just have a lot of damage reduction built into their setup, and they have a lot of armor and shit to where they do get hit, and even if they get hit by a big attack, it just doesn't take away their full HP. But I don't know, bro. There's people in like thousands of corruption that just stand there and leech builds, so I feel like it's just not possible to die. And if it works like that, the more leech I have and the more damage I have, I'm literally invincible. So I don't know what the meta build is. I would imagine this is fucking it. If it's not this, my only other theory is the poison method, either that or the bleed method, but I don't know if this has bleed built in the tree. Yeah, it does. So either A, the bleed method, because you got bleed chance and then bow damage, maximum bow damage percent. You add this with all of these and then take away the area, maybe take away some extra shit. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like the way I'm doing it is probably the best. You know? Yeah, this is all me. Like, I didn't follow no guide for this whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't know what any of this shit did beforehand either. Like, this is all freestyle. This is what you could be capable of type shit without having to like use a guide or nothing. Like, you don't have to follow a guide in order to play this game. All I've done is just read the text, you feel me, and see what shit is, and just fucking figure out what would be good with what. I'm gonna do this quest, and I'm gonna hope that there's like moments that I can show off just how insane this build is, because I feel really good about it. All right, bro. All right, so usually what I like to do, like right off rip, you know, I'll go till I see an enemy, you feel me, we'll pop that, you feel me, we'll dash ahead a little bit, you feel me, I'll even get like another dash going right here, you feel me, pop that, don't die on accident, and everything is just gonna run into that, you feel me, so I could just kind of just dip, go this way, you feel me, we'll just do it again.
Not happening.
We'll cast that motherfucker. Nothing, no arrows are falling next to me, which is annoying, because sometimes that happens. Also, these rock dudes can be very annoying, but usually what I'll do to kill them is I'll do this, like I'll like walk away to where they'll accidentally just walk into it on their own terms. You feel me? Because they're not gonna like walk close enough to me. Look at that shit, bro. Like, it's insane. Now I gotta go defeat the other guy. Like, I don't even know who the boss was in that situation. That's how fast I'm killing shit. This is mainly a bossing class. Or you can clear shit with this too, but this is mainly a bossing setup. Oh, look at this shit. Everything just dead, bro. You just froze, chill. Even with my game freezing, bro, like that can't even stop me. You don't even gotta use the quiver, bro. Like, you could really just pop the fucking hail of arrows without it, you feel me? And then just pop the smoke bomb. But as you can see, if you just do it all together, it's insane. The radius is my only problem right now. My radius is not that large, which is very annoying. Let's return to the barricade. I don't even like know what I'm doing really. I'm just kind of just doing shit. Please tell me I have to kill someone, bro. Swear to God, this is it. It's like the radius just isn't big enough for clearing shit. Like, unless I'm just using bad aim, bro, like my radius is just too small, which is the reason why I'm like sort of increasing it. But at the same time, I feel like that's just a skill issue, and I should be able to use it as a small radius for more damage, you feel me? Alright, so this was with no quiver, you feel me? So now we're gonna do it with a quiver.
Not happening.
You can notice a difference, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like a huge difference, I guess. I don't like it is. I don't know. That's trying to set a lot of HP, and I didn't get anything nice. All right, well, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like to play. One more thing I want to show is my filter. This is my filter that I made myself. You feel me? So to go over it very briefly, it's a very casual filter. You feel me? Show all unique set exalted items no matter what they are. You feel me? I hide all of every class except for mine. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? So if it's not these, you feel me, I'll just hide it. Who cares? You feel me? I hide every type that I'm not using. So I'm not using swords, I'm not using shields, I'm not using all that shit that I can't use. You feel me? So don't show any of it. You feel me? I'm only showing bows and like helmets and like everything I could use basically. I recolor all rogue specific items to just white. You feel me? I don't know if I actually have to do that, but I do it. So every single time you see an item drop that's just white, it's because it's a rogue item. I might delete that because I feel like it's completely worthless. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just seeing drops on the ground for no reason, but at least you see shit. You feel me? I would have opened that chest and saw literally nothing, but there was at least a rogue helmet with nothing on it that dropped, so that's cool, right? Then I recolor everything with 2 tiers of these 2 affixes. I don't fuck it. How do you say this shit? Fuck it. There's 32 affixes on this one, right? So okay, so on this red one, I recolor 32 affixes if there's 2 of them to level 2, right? So it's like I have all these affixes selected, like bow damage and shit, bow, all that shit, you know, critical strike avoidance and shit, which I don't actually care about anymore. So I should probably take this off, and I'm gonna leave it. Actually, you know what? I will take that off. Increased stun chance could be cool, I think, but we're just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, like resistance and armor, because that's all I care about. Added armor. Wow, I never even had that on. All resistances. Dude, I'd never realized I didn't have that shit on. Endurance, threshold. Health recovery, critical strike avoidance. You feel me? Like all this normal, useful stuff. Isn't there like an increase? Yeah, there it is. That's crazy. I never had that on. I feel so stupid. I probably missed so many items. As long as there's 2 of these 34 affixes that are level 2, you feel me? It'll show up red. And it's like, most likely I'll be able to use it. Cause like some of my gear is pretty solid, but it's because I found it using the filter. You feel me? And then I got recolor all items with 12 affixes. These are all the experimentals. So every single experimental that drops is gonna drop and be recolored because they didn't drop it first. Apparently you have to add that to your filter. I didn't fucking know that because I hid everything. So yeah. And then after that, I finally hide literally everything. Like normal, magic, rare. I don't think there's anything after that before unique. You feel me? So it just hides everything in the game. So the only thing I'm seeing is unique, set, exalteds. I'm seeing every rogue specific item is gray, which I'm gonna delete it. That shit's useless. Then we got recolor all of these 2 affixes. These are 2 affixes that I like, you feel me, that are for my build, and we're just looking for them. Isn't there another one I need to add? Yeah, I haven't even added these either. Bro, there's a lot that I haven't added. I don't care about block because I'm not using block. I don't care about dodge because I'm not using dodge. I'm literally just, I care about leech. Increased leech rate. Yeah. All right, boom, updated that. Yeah, there's probably even more affixes in there that I need to put on, but I'm just gonna ignore it. And that's been my setup. I'm level 60 right now inside of the monolith, which is level 58, you feel me? And like you might see that and be like, oh, well, I mean, you're at the level 4, blah, blah, blah. I tried coming to this with my other build and I was struggling, dude. I had to run through it slow. I had to take my time. Like that shit sucked. With this build that I've managed to make myself, you feel me? I didn't follow no guide. I don't know if this is meta or not, but even if it is, I found it myself. So yeah. I managed to just run through that shit, bro. Like I'm almost done with it. I'm basically done with this monolith. I could do these probably first fucking try. Like it's insane. You feel me? Like my shit, I mean, I'm pretty goated right now. You feel me? I could just go to the next monolith. Like that shit's nothing. I could probably do that one easy too. You feel me? Like shit's real nice right now. I just wanted to showcase this shit. I'm gonna be like showing more, you feel me, of like playing with it maybe, and then I might make like other builds and shit because I just find this shit fun, bro. I don't use a spreadsheet or nothing. I don't sit here and add numbers together. I just look at nodes, I add them together in my head, and I think, is this worth it or is this not worth it? And these are like the outcomes I get. You feel me? I see people who struggle in this game and I just don't get it, bro. Like I'll see people who like literally need a guide, or like they just don't understand. They hit walls, they need help, they ask for help to kill a gon. Like that shit is so funny to me. I don't understand it. Like it's, I don't know, bro. It's just trial and error. That's all this game is. It's trial and error. You feel me? You just gotta keep trialing until you erring. And look at how fucking studded out I look, bro. Like holy shit, bro. I look spooky.